An important step towards alleviating some of the housing crisis crunch in Ketchum took a back seat last night and a step backwards. While voters approved a local tax option for road repairs, a local option tax for affordable housing, that one fell short by just 7%. And now the city council is headed back to the drawing board, scratching their heads, trying to think about how they can combat this housing crisis. Here's Katya Stepovic.
An increase to Ketchum's local option tax proposed by City Council to fund affordable housing programs and projects made it to voters' ballots on Tuesday.
This has been an issue where we live for decades, literally, and one of the biggest problems has been the lack of funding available in the state of Idaho.
The local option tax failed to meet the 60% bar it needed to meet in order to pass, resulting in 53% of voters in favor and 47% against.
We have this one tool in the resort cities, the lot tax, but previously it hadn't been, you couldn't use it for affordable housing. So there was a move to get this on the ballot to, one, allow these funds to be used for affordable housing, and two, to then increase the amount of the lot so that we could have some consistent annual revenue to help with this crisis.
But now Michael David, Ketchum City Council president, says it's back to the drawing board.
We're kind of back at square one, and it's really disappointing. We had a lot of momentum, last summer. Literally, the country knew about the crisis in Ketchum.
The addition to the local option tax would have resulted in raising retail sales tax from 2% to 2.75%, a 2% increase on liquor by the glass, 2% more on lodging, and a 1% increase on building materials brought into the city.
I think there is a hesitancy by a lot of people that have been in this community for a long time, too, that if we give this money to the city councils and the county commissioners, are they going to do the right thing with it? This isn't just a government body trying to dig into the pot of gold and get some more money out of people's pockets. This is a last ditch effort to try and generate some revenue to build housing, and it's all we've got really at this time on the revenue side of things.
He says the estimated cost to fund housing projects and financial aid programs for locals is between $5.5 to $7 million a year, and the added tax would have provided about $3 million annually.
Even that wasn't going to be enough, but it was going to be a start and something that we've never had access to in all these years.
While trying to stay positive, he says the light at the end of the tunnel is looking a bit dim after last night's election.
We're going to see more businesses closing their doors and more workers getting forced out in the months to come, and it just makes that hole bigger for the community. When your landlord says, you know what, I'm going to sell this place or I'm going to double your rent, you used to be able to say, okay, thanks, I'll go find some other place. Now there's no other places.
That is the unfortunate truth. And when I asked him why people would vote against something like this, he said, well, increased taxes, of course, but also that longtime residents worry that more affordable housing could potentially what it could do to their property values. So, Brian, right now it's back to the drawing board, of course, but the hope is to find some sort of solution to house seasonal workers in the area, because what is a ski town without them?
And it's all about this whole not in my backyard. We want to fix it, but not if it affects me at all very much, unfortunately. All right, thank you very much, Katya.